Між ребрами вершин та гірлом рік, де сяють шаром сонця куполи, як сила предків пам'яті проріс, як оберіг гіркий полин. І пам'ять про початок наш почайну не висохне, не зникне й не згорить, допоки силу роду своїм чадам.
Привіт, YouTube, so just come on my YouTube channel, де я розповідаю свої відверті про талановитих музикантів. З усього світу, як відомих, так і маловідомих артистів. Я обіцяю вам, що новини пабліка, що ви не будете, ще новини зовсім. Приєднуйтесь до мого каналу та підписуйтесь та відкривайте разом зі мною талановитих артистів. Now, my next two reactions, I'm going to do back-to-back. One of Jerry Heil and the other one of Alona Lona. Now, being on the back of, I just want to say a big, massive congratulations, even though I have done already, even though Alona Lona has replied back to me, even though Alona has left a message on my reaction of the main stage, which they both collaborated to. I just want to say a big, massive collaboration, big, massive congratulations. And what I would like to do, even though I have reacted to almost every single song of Alona Lona and Jerry Heil, I managed to go back into their catalogue and find two things that I don't think I have reacted to. I've looked into my catalogue and I haven't reacted to. I thought at the celebrations, we'll look at what they do individually. Yeah, now, if you want to know more about them, please by all means go into my Ukraine playlist. I've now got about, say, over 700 reactions of Ukrainian music and various artists coming from Ukraine. So please check it out if you haven't done already. But I think as a celebration of what these two amazing girls have accomplished over the past couple of weeks, I just wanted to just let you see them individually and see what they're made of. Does that make sense? Right, so I'm going to go first with Jerry Heil, and then my next reaction, I'm not going to do, even though it's back-to-back, I'm going to do editing separately, is going to be Alona Lona. So I'm going to reintroduce Alona Lona, but this time, right now, it's going to be Jerry Heil, okay? I've got all that over. So, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video, audio, music. Can you dig it? I forgot to tell you, this is called Blessed Land. Благословенна земля.
Між ребрами вершин та гірлом рік, де сяють шаром сонця куполи, як сила предків пам'яті
She is so creative.
проріс, як оберіг гіркий полин. І пам'ять про початок наш почайну не висохне, не зникне й не згорить, допоки силу роду своїм чадам із громом посила перун згори. Моя держава, моя єдина, 40 мільйонів об'єдналися в родину. Дніпровські кручі, Карпатські схили, ріка почайна, дай моєму роду сили. Благословенна земля, благословенна земля, як вітер вільний в полях. Благословенна земля, тут кожен сантиметр місце сили, тут неважливий статус та чин. Звитяги короля Данила, шепочі дусі ліс Галичини, Олешківські піски гудять вітрами, з колоссям на полісі він тервав. Там Володимир князь тримає браму, а мудрий Ярослав будує вал. Моя держава, моя єдина, 40 мільйонів об'єдналися в родину. Дніпровські кручі, Карпатські схили, ріка почайна, дай моєму роду сили. Благословенна земля, благословенна земля, як вітер вільний в полях.
sings with her eyes. What's all that? That's one I do know she sings with her eyes.
Незламний Бахмут відганяв решутінь. В цих стінах народжена воля і донині зростав в кожнім місті в моїй Україні. Моя держава, моя єдина, 40 мільйонів об'єдналися в родину. Дніпровські кручі, карпатські схили, ріка Почайна, дай моєму роду сили. Благословенна земля, благословенна земля, як вітер вільних поля, благословенна земля.
So that was Jerry Heil with, I hope I'm going to pronounce this right. So I've got Blagoslovenna Zemlya, which is blessed land. Now in the description page, there is a couple of things that I like to highlight and read out to yourself. So if you don't mind, just hold on for 1 second while I copy and paste and put it into our illustrious leader of translation. Google Translate. And once again, I hate when it says exceeds. How is that exceeding 3,000 words, man? Come on. Right. It says the song Blessed Land was written for the day of Ukrainian statehood. Ants during the I don't know who ants is, but it says ants during writing and recording reached my stomach from realization that every word is the truth and that we are really a nation of descendants of indomitable people that we are so lucky to inherit. And I believe she's talking about the Carpathians and the Cossacks side of the blood inheritance. It said to inherit such incredible, beautiful lands, and that we are still worthy of our memory of our ancestors, and that our descendants will be proud of us. So it says the Blessed Lands track has multi-level meanings. The song mentions the figures who formed the statehood of Ukraine at the very beginning and the turning points of our time which affected our future. And I'm just going to highlight the last part of that. This is really interesting because she does go really in depth when it comes to the background of her music, and whether it either be from someone who's what do you call it, a poet from 100 years. She revitalized their music, their words into music. So she says such musical works should be created precisely in order to engrave as on coins in the memory of the people, importance, figures, events that forms national values for us. Note Jerry Heil's future. She's always, for me, I see a slight pattern where she always dives into the past and brings something that she latches onto and revitalizes it into a modern terms. And I love that factor about that because it's almost like she's proving that this is a cycle, this is reoccurring. So instead of trying to present something new, we just go back into our historic values and present certain things that our ancestors has left behind for us to remind us what we're going through at the moment. And she revitalized that in terms of music. And she's not the only artist to do that, but she's at the forefront right about now doing it so strongly and has that kind of folk ethics of doing so. She's an absolutely amazing artist. So look, that was Jerry Heil. Now I'm going to react to Alona straight after this. So, I salute you. Boom!
Дніпровські кручі, карпатські схили, ріка Почайна, дай моєму роду сили.